Yo, what up, YouTube? Just a quick video. Just want to let you guys know what I think about Amir Khan and why I think he will never be a great. I've followed Amir Khan's professional career. I lived in UK for a while. I watched his first 19 fights until he got knocked out by Breeders' Prescott. I just want to talk about everybody's carrying on about he should get a shot at Floyd Mayweather. Now, I know the American guys, they might be new to Amir Khan because he's new on the scene there at the Wildcard Gym or whatever the case may be. But I don't know if they've done the homework or what the case is. I just don't see why this guy is all of a sudden deserving a shot at Floyd Mayweather. I mean, here you see him getting knocked out by Breeders' Prescott. I think it was on his 19th fight, I think it was. But I've seen the fights before Breeders' Prescott, and Amir Khan has tasted the canvas, 3 or 4 times before he got knocked out by Breeders' Prescott in the first round, 54 seconds. Now, okay, fair enough. He has got some decent skills, and he can hold a decent box. But, man, I just don't see what he has done to deserve or even think about deserving a shot at Floyd Mayweather. I mean, let's see what happened, right? Okay, so Amir Khan, he fights pretty much a bunch of nobodies. The lesser fighters in England in his first 19 fights put him on the canvas 2 or 3 times. I'm not too sure of what the case may be. He gets knocked out in the first round by Breeders' Prescott. That's it. I don't know if he had another fight in England. Then he went off to the Wildcard Gym in wherever Freddie Roach's gym is, and he gets taken on by Freddie Roach. First of all, I think he kind of stole the limelight of what Freddie Roach was getting at the time. He got a lot of coverage from being trained by Freddie Roach, and apparently somebody who was good from England. How they think he was good, I'm not too sure. But anyway, so then he beats a few old fighters that are out of their prime, big names, whatever, Marco Antonio Barrera, who else is it? Whoever, Zab Judah, all these guys are pretty much past their prime and their career was over. Then he survives Marcus Maidana. I mean, this guy, he literally, by the skin of his teeth, made it through that fight. Now this guy's going around saying that he is pound for pound one of the best. Now, you take somebody like Floyd Mayweather. Okay, we know he went down in the Zab Judah fight, but it wasn't counted as a knockdown. It was not counted as a knockdown. I mean, if you go back and watch Amir Khan's career, you'll see that lesser fighters have put him on the canvas. Now, what's going to happen if this guy fights Floyd Mayweather, the best defense of all time? I'm putting it out there. I'd say you don't have to agree with me, but I reckon you'd go out within 4 rounds. Floyd would probably knock him out, in my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Now, which leads me to the next thing that if you know anything about Amir Khan, he comes from quite a wealthy background, and I'm a firm believer in heart. And and where a fighter comes from is what really makes a fighter, because you just face it, to be a boxer you got to have a lot of heart and a lot of courage. I mean, that's what pretty much gives Manny Pacquiao the edge, because he comes from hardship. I'm kind of branching off the topic here, but the problem with coming from hardship and a hard background, which I'm relating to Manny Pacquiao, is you come into a lot more dodgier contacts. Things can get a lot more dodgy. People are saying that Manny Pacquiao is using steroids or whatever the case may be. But anyway, I'm going to make another video about that altogether. But I just want everybody to think about why just because Amir Khan's with Freddie Roach, people are going around saying, oh, he's pound for pound one of the best or whatever the case may be. I mean, I want to see this guy fight to Andre Berto. I want to see him fight to Victor Ortiz. He survived Maidana. Timothy Bradley, he was after Timothy Bradley for quite a long time. Timothy Bradley is not a hard puncher. Timothy Bradley is more of a points fighter, he's a very good fighter, whatever the case may be. I mean, that plays right into Amir Khan's hands because he cannot take a real punch. I just hope that these Khan fans, whatever the case may be, will start seeing what's really going on here, and start saying that we want to see Amir Khan fight his way up the league before he starts putting his name up there with the big brands. I mean, I'm starting to realize that pound for pound fighters nowadays are more of pound for pound marketing values. It's what really makes them a good fighter is how much support they have behind them. I mean, this look at like Manny Pacquiao is now apparently in my opinion he's third or fourth in my opinion pound for pound best, but apparently he's number one pound for pound best. That to me is the biggest load ever. But anyway, that's a completely different video. Anyway, yeah, just tell me what you think. Go have a look at Amir Khan. Look at his record. See a few of his fights where he's been put on the canvas by lesser fighters, and tell me what you think. And also, I want to give a shout out to other awesome video makers, which is Gershom44, and we need to get on Blood Boxing's case, man. We need to get on that guy because he puts out some good videos. I don't know why he stopped. Hit him up, tell him what is going on, man. Let's see the videos. Anyway, tell me what you think. It's General Knight here. Shout out from South Africa. All my African brothers, all my Asian brothers, all the brothers around the planet, brothers and sisters, all the boxing fans. Keep it real, man, and just stick together. This fighting amongst each other just because we fans of different people is ridiculous. Anyway, man, keep it real. Tell me what you think. Later, man. I'm out. Yo, man, something I never touched on it was the Lamont Peterson fight. I got a little bit excited. It's my first video. The Lamont Peterson fight. I mean, what a disgrace, man. I mean, if you guys watched how dirty Amir Khan fought in that fight, I actually couldn't believe it. And the fact that he has now organized a demand into the rematch. Okay, fair enough. It did look a little bit suspicious, but did he deserve a rematch? No, I don't think so. Just for how dirty he fought. Now he's crying like a little, like crying about whatever the case may be. I mean, he thought he was going to walk straight through Lamont Peterson, and he even put both his titles up for it. And now he's got a rematch, and I just don't think he deserves it, man. Lamont Peterson, awesome fighter, came with an awesome game plan, and he whipped Amir Khan's ass. I'm all for Lamont Peterson, man. Tell me what you think. Hit me up later, man.